Hello and welcome back. I'm Joseph Hoffman. Today we're learning how to play Debka Hora, a traditional Israeli song. So let's come over to the piano and hear how it goes.
Lie, 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 la, la, lie, 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 la, la, lie, 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 la, la, lie, lie, la, la, lie, 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 la, la, lie, 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 la, la, lie, lie, la, la, lie, 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 lie.
Sometimes kids ask me, what's with the words of this song? You'll notice it was just lie, lie, lie the whole time. Well, in Israel, that would be kind of like singing la, la, la. If you've ever heard the song Deck the Halls, we have fa, la, 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 la. And that doesn't really mean anything. It's just a fun word to use when you're singing. And Debka Hora is a dance song. It's a song they would have used for parties or for fun times and dancing. Now let's take a look at the rhythm of Debka Hora. In Debka Hora, we have a new kind of rhythm, and I'll show you that. We call this T-ticky. It's half T-T and half ticky-ticky. You put it together and we get T-ticky. You'll remember that when we add an extra beam, see we have one beam here and then a second beam here, that second beam makes these two notes go twice as fast as this eighth note. So you notice that these will have a faster sound than this eighth note, T-ticky. So let's try saying that together. Ready? Go. T-ticky, 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 T-ticky. So let's see if you can hear and find where T-ticky belongs in the rhythm of Debka Hora. Let's come down to the heartbeat mat. Now I'll sing Debka Hora while touching each beat. See if you can hear which beat has a ba-ba-ba sound, T-ticky. Here we go. Ba 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 ba. Did you hear a beat that had ba ba ba? Listen one more time. Ba 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 ba. Point to the beat where you heard T-ticky. If you're pointing right here, you're correct. Now let's figure out the rhythm of the other beats. How many sounds do you hear in this beat? Ba ba. If you said two sounds, you're correct. So we'll put two eighth notes there. Now, can you figure out the rhythm of these two beats? Listen again. Ba, 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 ba. What do you think belongs here? If you said ti, ti, ta, you're correct. The whole row will sound like this. Ti, 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 ticky, ti, ti, ta. Now, can you sing that with me and point to each beat? Ready? Go. Ti, 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 ticky, ti, ti, ta. Good. Let's figure out the rhythm of this next row. Once again, there's going to be a T-ticky. See if you can find where it is and point to the right beat. Ba, 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 ba. Where was the T-ticky? If you said right here, you're correct. Now, what did you notice about the rhythm of these other beats? Listen one more time. Ba, 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 ba. Did you notice it was the same rhythm as the first row? Now, let's try to sing the whole thing in rhythm words. Ready? Go. Ti, 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 ticky, ti, ti, ta. Ti, 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 ticky, ti, ti, ta. Good job. Now let's look at the notes on the staff. Here's the sheet music to Debka Hora. Tell me what you notice about this. Did you notice that this time the right hand is playing the chords and the left hand is playing the melody? That will be a fun chance for the left hand. So today let's learn the left hand first, since the left hand will be the one playing the melody. I love looking for patterns in music. And this song, Debka Hora, has a pattern that we see several times in the first line. Can you tell me what these two notes are doing? Are they repeating, stepping, or skipping? If you said skipping down, you're correct. So the pattern that I've found in Debka Hora, and that I'd like you to help me find too, is we see a skip down and then a step up. I'm going to draw a circle around that pattern. You'll notice we start on this A, then we skip down and then step up. Can you find another place on this first line where you see that same pattern? Point to it. If you're pointing right here, you're correct. Here, once again, we have a skip down and then a step up. Can you find another time that happens? If you're pointing right here, you're correct. So on the first line, 3 times we have this pattern of skip down, then step up, which will sound like this. Good. Now let's look at what happens in between those patterns. What is happening right here on these 2 notes, leading into this note, which is the first note of our pattern? If you said they're stepping up, you're correct. So these 3 notes step up, which brings us into this pattern. Then the pattern repeats. And then what are these next 5 notes doing? If you said stepping down, you're correct. So right here we'll have ticky, ti, ti, ta. Stepping down, so, fa, me, re, do. Good. Now let's go through the whole line and say if the notes are stepping up, stepping down, skipping up, or skipping down. Say it along with me. Ready, go. Start, skip down, step up, step down, step up, step up, skip down, step up, step up, skip down, step up, step up, step down, step down, step down, step down. Good. Now let's try to play some of these patterns on the piano. Can you tell me the letter name of this first note? If you said A, you're correct. So we're going to put finger 1 on A in the left hand, and that will put us in the D minor pentascale. And the first pattern we're going to try to play is A, skip down, step up. So let's see what that's going to look like on the piano. Now try this along with me. Place your hand in the D minor pentascale, and remember this is your left hand, and we're going to play this pattern. A, skip down, step up. Now your turn. Good. Now, that's the main pattern that we're going to use 3 times on this first row. So let's practice it one more time. Your turn. Good. Now remember that pattern because we're going to be using that again. The next pattern consists of 2 16th notes stepping up, starting on F, which will be our 3rd finger. And you notice after we step up, then it goes right back into that same pattern of skip down, step up. Okay, so let's practice this pattern a few times. We have ticky, ti, ti, ta. Now you try. Good, one more time. We're going to step up, skip down, step up. Now you try. Good. Now once we get there, then we do our main pattern one more time of start, skip down, step up. You try. Good. And then we have 5 notes stepping down, starting on A again. Now you try. Now let's see what that looks like in the music one more time. So we have ba, ba, ba. That's our main pattern. And then starting on F, we're going to step up. And since these are 16th notes, those will go a little bit quickly. Ba, 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 ba. And once we make it back up to the A after 2 step ups, then it's the main pattern again. So here it is again. Ba, 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 ba. Then here's our main pattern again, ba, ba, ba. And then this time we step up to A, and then the rest of the time is all stepping down. Ba, 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 ba. And since these are 16th notes, these 2 notes will also go quickly. Ba, 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 ba. Let's watch the whole thing on the piano now, and then it'll be your turn to practice. Here it goes. I'll start on A. Now, I'd like you to press pause and practice that first line until you can do it 3 or 4 times with no missed notes. Then when you're ready, press play again and we'll take a look at the second line. Okay, what do you notice about line 2? Did you notice we have a repeat sign here, but then there's also this funny looking repeat sign pointing this way? Well, all that means is when you get to this point, you're just going to ignore that repeat sign and keep going, and this repeat sign will teleport you back to this one, which kind of catches you, and you do it again. So looking at the whole song, we'll do the first line once, and then this repeat sign sends us back to do it again. Then on line 2, we'll go past that repeat sign, and then this repeat sign sends us back to this repeat sign, and we do it again. Now, can you tell me the letter name of this note right here? If you said D, you're correct. You'll see that here's the bass clef, so those 2 dots, don't get these 2 dots of the bass clef confused with these 2 dots, which are for the repeat sign. This is the F line right here, and so this note is a skip below F, which is D. Now, can you tell me how the notes are moving in this measure? Let's say if they're stepping, skipping, or repeating. Ready, go. Start, your turn. Tell me what they're doing. Start. If you said start, step up, step up, step up, repeat, you are correct. So we'll have this. Lie, 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 lie. Now let's try to say the letter names of these notes. Start on D and then tell me the next letters of the notes I point to. Ready, go. If you said D, E, F, G, G, you are correct. Good, now let's try to sing it in solfege. Since we're in D minor, D will be do, and mi we will call me because it's minor. So we'll have do, re, mi, fa, fa. Now let's look at the next measure. Can you tell me what these 4 notes are doing? If you said they're stepping up, you're correct. Let's try to sing that in solfege. Ready, go. Do, re, mi, fa. Good. Now what do you notice about these 5 notes? Did you notice that it's the same pattern that we had in the first measure of this line? So let's try to sing this in solfege. Ready, go. Do, re, mi, fa, fa. And what do you notice about these 3 notes? How are they moving? If you said they're stepping down, you're correct. Me, re, do. Good. Can you say the letter names of these 3 notes? It starts on F. Now tell me the next 2. Ready, go. If you said F, E, D, you're correct. Let's put your left hand now in the D minor pentascale again and try to play line 2. Okay, we're going to start with finger 5 on D, and here's the first pattern. T, ticky, T, T. Now you try. Good. Now let's try the next pattern. We have T, ticky, ta. Your turn. Good, then the next measure is just like the first. T, ticky, T, T. Your turn. And then we're going to step down starting on F, like this. T, T, ta. Your turn. Good, now let me play the whole line for you, and then you'll get a turn to practice by yourself. Here we go. And then that line repeats, so we'll do it again. Good. Now press pause and practice that line until you can do it 3 or 4 times with no missed notes. Press play again when you're ready to try the whole melody with me. Good job practicing. Now I'm going to play the whole song with the left hand using the repeat signs. You can listen to hear what it's going to sound like, or if you feel ready, you can try playing along with me. We're going to start at the very beginning. 1, 2, ready, go. Repeat. Repeat. Great job learning the left hand of Debka Hora today. I have a super challenge for you, and that is in your own music at home, I'd like you to write in the letter names for all the notes of the left hand on the first row. The first letter is A that we've already figured out. Write in all the other letter names, and then as you play, try to sing the letter names. Work really hard on the left hand, and when you're really confident with that, you can go on to the next lesson where I'll teach you how to add in the right hand for Debka Hora. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hey there, left hand. Congratulations on finally getting a song where you get to play the melody first.
Thank you.
And you know, I've really got to hand it to you for your outstanding work.
Well, let's just say it's comforting to know that if it ever gets too hard for me, I've got you there to lend me a hand.